Okay, health with Brandy Tag. I am going to scoot back my chair a little. And just a little note right up here up front. We will be spending time with a chair today. And so I want you to find a chair that's got a flat bottom. It could be a dining room chair, just not your living room chair probably, certainly not a recliner, not the couch. It could even be a stool. Find something that you are going to be able to sit in. Your feet, depending on how tall you are, your feet may or may not go flat on the floor. They may not go on the floor. But find something, maybe even a chair that's just a little bit lower, so you feel like you've got some good stability with your feet on the floor. Everybody's going to be different according to how tall you are and your chairs. So if you need to go find a chair or a stool, just hit pause, find that chair and come back and hit play. Good. And here we go, ready to begin. So I'm just going to bring hands up, inhale up, exhale, push down. Inhale up, exhale, push down. Good. Inhale up, exhale, push down. Another inhale up, exhale, push down. So here I'm going to breathe in. And take just a bit of a side bend, just wrapping that arm over. It's going to look different for everybody. Continue deep breathing here. You might just be up here. You probably feel that all the way up. Let's give that arm a break. Good. Other arm, reach up. Exhale over. Now, once again, it's going to be different for everybody. Some hand is going to be up here. Some's going to be a little deeper. Deep breathing. Good, release, continue, take a breath. Reach. Now we're just warming up your body, so your body may not be ready to go far yet. Inhale, exhale. Good, we'll get one more on each side. Breathing in and out. Release. Good, breathe in and out. Coming back here, just continuing to warm up the body. So remember to sit tall. Right now, I'm pulling my tummy muscles together and I'm sitting tall, reaching down. Now, if you have a mirror, it would be good, whether you're doing it right now or sometime later, that you can see how you're sitting. You may notice that one shoulder is higher than the other, and that's something I want you to become aware of. So continue deep breathing, but try to straighten out. So like I said, if you don't have a mirror right now, it's okay, but just get a feel for your body. Taking that deep breath in, exhale, sitting tall. So right now, I am not leaning back. You could absolutely be on a stool at the moment because I'm not leaning back. It is already building the strength in your middle section, okay, which is great. So give me a big smile. I don't think you can see mine too well because the camera has to be far enough back to us for us to get a good angle here. So let's go ahead and breathe in again and exhale, push. One more like that. Breathe in again and exhale, push. So what I would like you to do now is sit back on the chair and we'll just get into a slow leg lift and lower down. Good, I'm going to alternate. Now, continue that leg lift and exhale down, pulling your ab muscles in. Good, breathe in and down. These are a little slow, not super slow. But I'm going to continue doing them and then let you know what you're going to think about. So breathe in and out. Good, in and out. So some of the things as we continue, just continue to breathe. Don't hold your breath. You're working your abs. And just to let you know, I'm lifting my foot kind of high. You do not have to, okay? You can just lift it right about here. If that's good for you, that's fine. I notice when I lift my leg right about there, I feel more of my quadricep muscles. And what I would like to do with this is work more on the hamstring and back and glutes, okay? So that's what I want you to think about. What are you feeling when that leg comes up? And if you are not quite as fast as me, that's okay too. It's more that you're doing this exercise. Good. Taking a nice breath in, exhaling, letting it out. Good, great job. You did great with that. Something I want to work on next is getting up and out of the chair, okay? I am going to scoot myself a little bit farther forward, which if you have the ability to do, you're already engaging some muscles. So let's scoot back because you're having to lift up. If you use your hands on that chair, it's fine. Or maybe you scooch and scooch, but just be aware you are working. You're working. You can use your hips and your abs to do that, okay? So you are doing great. I'm going to plant my feet. For those of you whose feet are off the floor, you're going to have to scooch far enough where at least the feet hit the floor. And I'm going to engage my abs. Take a breath in and exhale. Press those heels down. Stand up, okay? Same thing. We're going to come back down. I'm going to hinge at the hips. So I'm going to hinge right here and come back to sitting, right? Lower down. We're beginning to use muscles all around the knees. So you might feel some knee pain, but I want you to engage your hamstrings, quadriceps, abs, beginning to lift up out of that chair and back down. So the end goal is to do it without hands. If you need hands right now, push off. It's okay. Totally fine. Find that chair. Where we're going to be a couple weeks down the line is you're going to have built some core strength. You're going to have built up your legs to where we're up and down off that chair. And by the way, if it took you a couple times to rock forward and get up, and maybe you got up once during that time, that I got up 3 times, that's okay. So notice how you can bend over, set that butt down, come up. Good. Let's go ahead and get one more, and I'm just going to show you from the side. So I'm going to lift and come back up. Same motion when I bend and come back down. That's great. Good work today. Sitting back in that chair comfortably, taking another breath just to collect yourself. What I want to do right now is lift palms up to the ceiling with this breath in, and then put palms down and reach out with your fingers. Good. Palms up, breathing up, in, and exhale, palms down. Now, what I notice when we do this is coming up, I feel a little bit of stretch on the bicep, turning that palm down. Once again, I feel that stretch. And you might feel that all the way down the shoulder. Let's get a couple more. Breathe in and exhale out. On this next breath, I want you to notice how that feels in your head as that circulation just rushes to your head. Turn it around, come back down. Good job. Okay, we're sitting. We're leaning over. Once again, this is going to look different for everybody, also depending on if you have got some belly right here. You're going to be leaning over. You could spread the knees a little further, especially because you're in this kind of a chair that hopefully you've got some room. Good. What I want to do is practice reaching toward the floor, coming back up. And I want you to think about what's working when you reach toward the floor. So I'm already taking a breath in, pulling my ab muscles in. They're staying in. I'm using this to stretch my back. And I'm going to reach toward the floor with the other hand. Good. Coming up. So I'm going to do that several times. We're going to lean over, reach toward the floor. You may not touch the floor. It's okay. Good. Breathe in. Exhale, reach. Good. Breathe in. Notice I'm breathing in when we come up and exhaling when we go down for that stretch. Some of you might be feeling those hamstrings right now, especially if you end up spending a lot of time sitting or you're working at a computer. Inhale, exhale, come down. That's an opportunity for the hamstrings to get tight, as well these hip flexors. Okay, so we're going to do one more each side. Coming down, coming back up. Good. Let's go down. and back up. Doing great. So wanted to finish you off. We're doing a lot of great stretching today. This is going to ask you to lift that foot up and put it across the knee, okay? That's going to be some work for you. You could cause you to lean back. That's okay. That's okay. Just getting that knee up there. That's going to be enough. That's enough right there. You might even feel some tightness around your knee. If you have inflammation, I guarantee you're going to feel that tightness around your knee. So I want you to just settle in that for a moment. Taking some breaths in. If you're leaning back, just try to make your back long so there's no slouching, okay? I want to make your back long. If possible, sit up, okay? That's the next level because that's going to increase that stretch some more. Basically, from this position, you can get some work right in here. You may even feel that across the front of your leg. And here's a couple other things to think about while you're holding this position is where's that foot placed? And it might just be, Brandy, this is where it's going to stay, okay? I'm okay with that. But if I notice my foot's a little bent here, so I'm going to see what it's like to straighten it out. Okay, not too much over. I want good alignment, everything lined up, which is also why I want you to continue to sit tall right now. Huge breath in, big breath out. Good, let's untangle that leg. Set it down. You realize the other leg is coming, so let's pull up that leg, cross it over. Good. Finding that position, and it might look different on this side, okay? Your body is likely more tight on one side than the other. Whether you're going to feel that in your back, in your side, or in your knees. And once again, just give some attention to this if you have some inflammation. By the way, if there's some extra pain right now, go ahead and give your body some squeezes, massage. We're just going to add some blood flow to that area, and your body's going to go, thank you. Yes. So as we did before, we're going to think about how we're sitting. If it causes you to lean back, okay. If you can, sit a little further forward, thinking about where that foot is placed, taking a huge breath in. Exhale, we're going to untangle. Here I'm going to breathe in. Take that side bend that we did at the beginning, but it's probably easier this time because you're warmed up. Good, breathe in. Exhale that side bend. Great. All right, you are set up for a great day. Thank you for joining me.